What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another reaction video. We got the Chicago Bears just made a huge trade. Let's check this out.
The Kansas City Chiefs
Wow.
are trading a 2026
I ain't gonna lie.
pick to the
Joe 24, fourth round pick, kind of a steal, because he one of the best guards in the league.
Just made
Easily like top 3.
trades that are going to change everything for them during this regular season. Now, I know what you might be thinking.
And like the only reason he got killed in the Super Bowl is because, you know what I'm saying, he was a guard playing tackle. That's not an easy switch at all.
But this time it's significantly different. These trades are exactly what's needed in order to get Caleb Williams to the next level, and most of all, just to protect him. So before we get
because he was running for his life last year.
Official video on our
Oh, yeah, we already know what's coming next, bro. So we're gonna go ahead and skip past all of that. You know what I'm saying? All the ads and shit.
What's going on, everybody? The Chicago Bears are always making waves in the offseason. Whether it was last year for deciding to move on from Justin Fields and select Caleb Williams, who was considered to be the next coming of Patrick Mahomes, or if it was signing DeAndre
We need to
Swift,
stop doing that, bro. Like real shit.
There was a specific point where it just looked like the Chicago Bears couldn't miss when it came to making roster transactions.
Like he cut that nappy ass Frodo.
Bro. And the offseason before that, they pulled off the heist of the century, where they traded the #1 overall pick to the Carolina Panthers, and in return got the #9 pick, which turned into Darnell Wright, the #61 overall pick, which turned into Tyreek Stevenson, that is currently famous for the wrong reasons. Yeah, sorry, Tyreek, not necessarily.
Yeah, that's the reason why they lost that game.
Hey, maybe he develops a little bit more this upcoming year. And of course, most famously, the 2024 #1 overall pick in one of the deepest QB classes we've ever seen in NFL history. I mean, this is a draft that included Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Drake May. All 3 of these players look like studs, but that's before we even start talking about Bo Nix, and Michael Penix looked good in his limited time under center. The craziest part about this trade is
this might go down as the most legendary QB draft class of all time, not gonna lie.
2nd-round pick this year, and they also got DJ Moore out of this. So my point being is it seemed like the Chicago Bears just couldn't miss when it came to making actual roster transactions. But the problem is Ryan Poles didn't really have the same level of success when it came to managing his front office. In Ryan Poles' defense, he never really had the opportunity to pick his guy. When he took the job, Matt Eberflus was the head coach. He decided to keep him in and opted for continuity. But obviously, when you saw Matt Eberflus' record in very close games this year, there's a specific
Probably 19 is crazy.
Especially when the Chicago Bears got embarrassed on Thanksgiving, when they had an opportunity to win the game and let the clock run out.
I think didn't he got fired after that, right?
Masterclass in mismanagement that eventually got Matt Eberflus fired.
Yup, as he should. Ain't no fucking way, bro.
Shane Waldron was single-handedly responsible for destroying any type of development that Caleb Williams would have this year. At this point, you guys remember this clip from last offseason where Jackson Smith-Njigba didn't really seem like he'd miss Shane Waldron.
Bears fans are super interested about the offensive coordinator, Shane Waldron. What can you tell them about who they just hired, try to get this offense where it needs to go?
This is live. Good luck to y'all. I mean,
Yo, shout out JSN, bro. That nigga was trying so hard to hold back.
Jackson Smith-Njigba's route tree with Shane Waldron, and then compare it to without Shane Waldron. And then
Damn.
What DJ Moore was doing with Luke Getsy as his offensive coordinator, which granted isn't the greatest offensive coordinator, and then Shane Waldron very shortly after that. It's very clear that Waldron's concepts are way
Get that nigga out of there. I'm glad they got Ben Johnson now, though.
And DJ Moore even
Will he be calling the plays?
We wanted
Gotta be, right?
Adjustments, and we just wait till halftime to make it, and then we don't get the same look.
Sure.
So I can see what he mean by that right there.
So the result of this was throughout the season, there were some pretty heated moments between the Chicago Bears and even their star rookie quarterback. There's this clip where DJ Moore shoulder checked Caleb Williams. There's also this clip where DJ Moore walked off of the field in the middle of a play. But of course, DJ Moore would tell us that was nothing.
Tweaked ankle. I was coming back because I seen Caleb scrambling. Ankle went in and out. I was already couldn't stop, so my momentum took me out of bounds, and then I just walked off.
And then there's this huge question of why do the Chicago Bears suck so much? Fans stated that the problem was the fact that Caleb Williams didn't have an offensive line, which is a very
That was the main reason, not gonna lie.
Williams had one of the
Cause like if you look at his stats, like he didn't have that bad of a season of keeping it a buck. Bro was running for his life out there.
2024 NFL draft. But at the same time, even when Caleb Williams had a completely clean pocket, there were multiple instances where he was just simply missing his wide receivers. And this isn't just me clip hunting one or two plays off of social media. This is multiple times.
Oh my
he missed
gosh.
almost every single wide receiver on his team. But at the
Now
same time,
I'll give him a freebie for this one.
every single
Pressure was in his face, but you got to make that throw as an NFL quarterback. If you want to be elite in this league, bro, you got to make that type of a throw.
Blame finger at the offensive coordinator at that point. My point being that there's clearly some holes in the Chicago Bears that they were very aggressive in addressing. The Chicago Bears understand that they only have a limited window of opportunity to contend when they have Caleb Williams on a rookie scale contract. After that, you're gonna have to pay Caleb Williams maybe $65 to $70 million.
Oh my
annually.
gosh,
And in
bro,
order
I'm
to
not
be
ready
able
for
to
that.
afford
That
Caleb
QB market
Williams,
is
you're gonna
inflate,
have to
bro.
thin out the rest
Real
of
shit.
the
Even though we
roster.
got our
So,
guy,
the
you know what I'm saying?
key
But
areas of need for the
shit, when his
Chicago
contract
Bears,
run out
first of all,
eventually,
obviously they needed a brand new head coach. Ideally, a
Yo.
head coach that can maximize Caleb Williams' unique skill set. And they were very aggressive in pursuing said head coach, bringing in one of their division rivals offensive coordinators in Ben Johnson. A very
we gotta have Bears versus Lions week
Detroit
1.
Lions offense.
It's only right, bro.
Revitalized Jared Goff's career and was notorious for his unique play design. The philosophy was simple. You take Ben Johnson and you give him
Nobody.
Caleb Williams, Rome Odunze, DeAndre Swift, and DJ Moore. The jury's still out on whether or not Keenan Allen wants to return to Chicago. You'd be able to make him into a top 10 or maybe even a top 5 offense in the NFL.
If there was a button that you could press, and if you press the button, the Bears would win 10 Super Bowls, but one random Bears fan would die.
Can I not just give a body part instead?
Yes.
I've got the 3 kids. My wife is already telling me what I
Okay.
need to do next. Testicles.
That
right?
testicles, yeah. Wait, you did?
But he'd only be able to do that if the Chicago Bears address their second problem. And that's the fact that Caleb Williams was sacked a whopping 68 year. To give you an idea,
That's the third most in NFL history. Damn.
Williams third all time.
Yeah, bruh.
That's been sacked the
This is
most.
very much needed.
Only David Carr in his rookie.
Do y'all think they go O-line in the first round though?
David Carr
I honestly think they might go Genty. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
Caleb Williams before you get to Sam Howell. So it's definitely not where you want to be if you want to develop as a quarterback. So the Chicago Bears were very aggressive in trying to build an offensive line around Caleb Williams. And why shouldn't they be? They have a significant amount of cap space during this offseason, and they need to be diligent in building
80
an
million
offensive
cap
line
is
around Caleb
crazy.
Williams. So yesterday, the Chicago Bears made their first trade, trading for the Los Angeles Rams offensive lineman Jonah Jackson. Now
Oh, I missed that.
the best run blocking guards in the entire NFL. According to his PFF grade, he's a pretty average pass blocking guard, but it's a great get because the Bears do have cap space, and Jonah Jackson is scheduled to make $17.5 million in salary this season, while the Rams get to move Jonah Jackson's contract off of the books. Jackson was a one-time Pro Bowler and a very huge upgrade for the Chicago Bears. But
Okay.
that's not the only move the Chicago Bears would make, because they would make a move that, in my opinion, is a bit of a blockbuster, but obviously,
Yeah.
whenever an offensive lineman gets traded, it's not necessarily going to be in the headlines, especially
Joe
with
Tooney's a
offensive
dog,
lineman
man. One of the
guard.
best
But
guards in the
nonetheless,
league.
I still think this is a
For
very
Shosky.
impressive
Glad
move.
the Chiefs
And I
gave
don't
that
think
nigga up.
they talked
Real
about it
shit.
as it should. The Kansas City Chiefs have agreed to a trade with the Chicago Bears, sending one of the best guards, if not the best guard in the entire
Traded that nigga
NFL
for a
to the
fucking
Chicago
dill pickle,
Bears
bro.
for a fourth-round pick. So according to Adam Schefter, the Bears are trading a 2026 fourth-round pick to the Chiefs for.
And it's not even for a draft pick for this year. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Chiefs got fleeced. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I understand Joe Tooney's like getting older, but bro, he's still playing at a high level.
As an offensive guard in NFL history. I mean, this man has had the opportunity to play in some very meaningful games. I mean, it's just crazy. In the earlier part of his career, as a third-round pick in the 2016 NFL Draft, and in his rookie season, he was blocking for Tom Brady as he made that 2018 comeback versus the Atlanta Falcons. 2 years later, he was part of the worst Super Bowl ever when the New England Patriots defeated the Los Angeles Rams. From then on, after Patrick Mahomes Mahomes was getting decimated by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defensive line in Super Bowl 55, the Kansas City Chiefs opted to sign him to protect Patrick Mahomes to a huge 5-year, $80 million contract. From then on, Joe Thuney would win 2 more Super Bowls with the
That nigga
Kansas City
4-time
Chiefs.
Super Bowl
In
champ.
2022 and 2023. He had the opportunity to win his 5th with the Chiefs in 2024, but ultimately they'd lose in a similar fashion as the last time Patrick Mahomes lost the Super Bowl, to a crazy defensive line. And I guess this is my big concern for the Kansas City Chiefs. Their kryptonite in the Super Bowl was clearly their offensive line, and this trade makes their offensive line even thinner. Now, I get that Joe is going into his age 33 season, and I understand you need to shed some salary because Patrick Mahomes' cap number goes from 30.
Well, I feel like age doesn't really matter for offensive linemen, bro. You got offensive linemen that are like 40 years old still playing in the NFL, so I wouldn't put that on his age. It's got to be like a cap casualty, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, gang. Because they also got to pay Nick Bolton. They franchise tag Trey Smith. Like, there's got to be like some cap issues going around because there's no fucking way.
2024 to a whopping $66.2 million in 2025. So the Kansas City Chiefs really don't have much of a choice but to make this trade. So it might be a down year for the Chiefs this upcoming season.
Hey, shit, as a Ravens fan, I love that shit. Damn, tired of these niggas.
In the meantime, Caleb Williams gets a top 10 offensive lineman in the NFL and one of the best guards in the NFL that has had the opportunity to be the offensive lineman for Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes, 2 of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. So the Chicago Bears offensive line now is going to look like this. They have Braxton Jones, Joe Thuney, Drew Dahlman, Jonah Jackson, and Darnell Wright protecting Caleb
That's pretty
Williams.
good all O-line, I ain't gonna lie.
Offensive line. Braxton Jones had a very solid
And shit, with them having a great O-line, especially them bringing in Jonah Jackson, who they said was a great run blocker, this is what I definitely think they're gonna draft Genty now, though, bro. Oh my, bro, if the Bears draft Genty, like they go out and get another receiver in free agency, I don't know, bro. Bears might do something next year.
First round pick that's going to be playing the right tackle position.
They gotta get some more defense help too, though. And like get another pass rusher, maybe Josh Sweat or something like that.
Head coach. Hopefully you're able to get Keenan Allen to return, and now the Chicago Bears could live up to the expectations that were placed upon them 1 year ago. I give the Chicago Bears an A+ for the way that they're handling this offseason, and they once again select at the number 10 overall pick in the NFL draft this year, where they could be excessive and draft another offensive tackle in Will Campbell, or they could address their defense if they'd like to. I'm really liking the way this offseason is shaking out for the Chicago Bears. Let me know in the comment section down below if you're a Bears fan how you feel about this, and aside from that, our first baseball video has gone live on Uni Diamond Talk.
I'm keeping it bucksky, bro. I don't care no. But shit, I want to know what you guys think about this whole trade, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. I mean, like, we don't really usually see big time offensive linemen get traded like this, and when you do it, like, especially elite offensive lineman like Joe Thuney, bro, getting traded for a 2026 4th round pick, really? Yeah, Chiefs got fleeced for sure, bro. Like, oh my gosh. But hey, man, I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. Y'all let me know what other NFL videos you want me to react to. Without further ado, I'm out.
I'ma make them feel me, make them people when they show me. And if you don't know me, I'ma make sure that you know me. I hate to say it, but I really think I'm broke. But I know I'm chosen, I really know I'm chosen. I know I'm chosen. I was just lost a year ago, but now I'm focused. When good at sports, this microphone can be my trophy. Not taking drugs, I found a better way of coping.